Last year, the Cincinnati Bengals created the Ring of Honor, honoring Bengals players, coaches, and other individuals whose contributions have played a significant role in the franchise's history. Now, one of the inaugural members of the Ring of Honor is legendary quarterback Ken Anderson. Kenny spent his entire 16-year NFL career with the Bengals, and his legacy continues here in the greater Cincinnati area through the Ken Anderson Alliance. It's an organization that provides live, work, and engage opportunities for adults with disabilities right here in the tri-state. As you can see, we're honored to have Kenny in the studio with us this morning, along with Kevin Potts, Executive Director of the Ken Anderson Alliance, and Jason Taylor, Director of Operations at O2 Urban Farms, which is part of KAA. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here today.
Our pleasure.
Really appreciate it. And Kenny, I want to start with you. Being part of the inaugural Ring of Honor last year, certainly exciting. The Bengals going to the Super Bowl. Did that bring back some good memories for you?
Yeah, it did. And, it was so much fun to have some of the old guys honored, with Anthony. Of course, Kenny Riley's no longer with us, or Paul Brown. But, where the focus could go back to some of the earlier times in Bengal history. And, until last year, we've been taking a lot of knocks on the team. And, we've got a long, rich history of winning history with the Bengals. So it's kind of nice to relive those days. And, of course, I think that was the impetus for the Bengals Super Bowl run.
Oh, absolutely. So aside from that, I have to ask you, how did you come about in establishing the Ken Anderson Alliance? How did that come to be?
Well, when I finally retired from coaching, I had a little time, and we were back. And, my wife, Kristen, and I have a nephew that's severely autistic. And he would have bouts of violence and attacked his mother and father. They realized he could no longer live at home, and he was in a facility in Pedro, Ohio. And we would go visit him, and he was kind of thriving in that atmosphere. Well, when you turn 22, the rules change a little bit. And so we came up with the idea we'd like to build a community where he could live. And, and others with developmental disabilities could live life to the fullest, whatever that fullest may be. Mm-hmm. And so we started fundraising and with the Ken Anderson Foundation and had a lot of support. And one day the mayor calls me, and who was very supportive, and said, hey, listen, there's another group of Down syndrome parents trying to do something very similar to what you're doing. And we met. It was Lighthouse Landing, and we met, and there was a tremendous synergy, and so we merged to form the Ken Anderson Alliance. And, of course, it's really taken off since we got a great executive director in Kevin.
Oh, absolutely. And, Kevin, talk a little bit about the mission of KAA and all the different things you're involved with.
Yeah, absolutely. So our main mission is to create live, work, and engage opportunities for adults with disabilities. And it's been a phenomenal run these last number of years in our Engage program, which are social outings geared towards peer-to-peer relationships, as well as gaining some executive function for some of our adults. And we serve over 400 adults in that program right now in the greater Cincinnati area. And then we have our work programs, which we're going to highlight one of those today with O2 Urban Farms and our Just Brew coffee houses. And then our Live project is huge. It's going to be a pilot project here in the area based upon campuses we've seen in other states, and be a wonderful living opportunity for adults with disabilities where they can live independently and gain these relationships and skills that all of us need to be out in the community.
Wow. And I know when you mentioned the work program, we featured Just Brew on Cincy Lifestyle before. Jason, I want to ask you too about O2 Urban Farms. You're opening a new facility. It's opening today where I grew up on the west side. Talk a little bit about what sort of opportunities it provides for adults with disabilities and what people can expect when they visit.
All righty. We are opening our facility over in Delhi today, and it is a hydroponic farm. So we don't use any soil in any of our farming at all. It's completely inside, so our farmers don't have to worry about weather or temperature. We keep the room at a modest 72 degrees. And our farmers will learn different skills such as cleaning, maintaining. They check water for nutrient levels and pH level as well to make our lettuce thrive. They also will do harvesting, packaging, and these nice packages we have here, and getting ready to sell. We will also take our farmers out to market with us when we go meet with our customers who buy our lettuce, so they can help with that process and learn different job skills of maybe meeting someone, learning the sales atmosphere out there, finding a different opportunity that maybe they wouldn't have experienced if they didn't have the opportunity. So we try to plug in our participants, our farmers, in any capacity that they want to. Right now, we actually have a non-verbal, non-ambulatory who does all of our Facebook postings.
Okay.
And he has a system where he uses his eyes, and he actually posts our daily Facebook posts from the farm. He works with the Ken Anderson Alliance for Engage outings and posting them as well and different things. So we try to take the opportunity that each person has, their skill levels, if they want to learn, maybe they've never tried it before.
Yeah, and they could get that experience.
Give them the opportunity to do all the things that they possibly could so they can live their life to the fullest and have opportunities they might never have somewhere else.
That's awesome. And I know the ribbon cutting is going to be taking place today at 1 o'clock in Delhi, right? And you're going to be there, Kenny?
I'm going to be there.
Awesome.
You know, I look forward to going out there and being around our adults that are working. And, you know, the great pleasures of my life are now going to our Just Brew coffee house and seeing the smiles of the people that have real jobs for real wages, you know, and they take pride in what they're doing. And, you know, and then to go back and listen to the music in the back going on with our adult daycare program and through Melodic Connections. And so this is a feel-good thing for me. You know, I think we're doing some good, but it makes me feel much better than it does anyone else.
Well, we appreciate all you're doing in the community, Kenny. And guys, thanks so much for being here. If people want to learn more, where can they go?
They can go to kenandersonalliance.org and learn about our partners like KeyBank that help support this program, and they can learn other ways to be retail partners as well.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Kenny, Jason, Kevin. We appreciate it. We'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle in just a minute.